name. Us dirty Italians are all the same. No one but me knows that you could never be replaced. Marry me, there's nowhere in the world that I would rather be. Marry me, there's nowhere in the world that I would rather be. You don't even look up when the waves get 10 feet tall. You're so disinterested, trying to make a call. Well, I know who I am, and I could be like that again. If you only knew me now, God, if I knew you then. Marry me, there's nowhere in the world that I would rather be. Marry me, there's nowhere in the world that I would rather be. You say goodnight, and it's gonna hurt like hell if you don't say goodnight. Then I guess it's just as well that you don't believe the way I feel. If you don't believe the way I feel, bury me, there's nowhere in the world that I would rather be. Bury me, there's nowhere in the world that I would rather be. Bury me, there's nowhere in the world that I would rather be. Bury me, there's nowhere in the world that I would rather be. Yeah. Don't wanna be lonely. You don't wanna be lonely. Don't wanna be lonely. You don't wanna be lonely. Wasn't sure if there was going to be clapping or not.
Cool, thank you. It sounded great.
Thanks.
So could you talk to us a little bit about the new album, Real? You're playing 3 tunes off of that album right now. What was some of the inspiration behind it? I know you talked a bit about searching for what it is that makes a thing real. Is it permanence that makes it real? Is kind of thing that's passing and fleeting be a real thing? And which was some of the inspiration for these tunes. Can you talk a bit about the new album?
Yeah, I mean, I think about reality a lot because I'm
obviously besides being an artist, I have depression. So I think part of, being depressed is having a lack of, self-worth and confidence. And sometimes you're like, is what I'm doing real? People have real jobs, and I feel like I'm not even a real person sometimes. So I was kind of thinking about, that a lot, and trying to sort of accept that, no matter what you do, your existence is real and has worth. And, also I was going through some, relationship changes, and, when you fall in love with someone, people are like, is it real? So, yeah, it's basically about perception. Maybe I was taking too many mushrooms, but, yeah, it's basically a record about perception. So.
Great. Great. Thank you. Is that, so you're about to play Out on Love
Yeah.
now, right? Is that those themes of is it real, is it not real? Does that play into this song as well?
Yeah. I'm a bit of a hopeless romantic, and I've read Jane Eyre about 8 times, so I think I have kind of a warped view of romance and what is real love, so that's kind of what this song is about.
Awesome. Well, we'd love
Seems
to hear
like
it.
a great introduction. Man, I am a depressing person to ask questions. All right.
How could love like this exist? Feels more perfect with every kiss. Now you're walking away and I don't wanna miss out on love. How could someone like you be real? I don't know what heaven feels like, but if I could get there, then I hope you will too. And if I could write to you, then all I would say is I needed you almost every day. I tried, but I could not find the words to say that I needed time. How could love like this exist when it feels more perfect with every kiss? But now I'm walking away. I guess I don't understand why someone like you would be cruel. Well, I don't know what the truth is, but you give me every reason to fall out of everlasting arms. And if I could write to you, God, all I would say is I'll miss you more every day. I tried, but I could not be carried away. I guess I'll miss out on love, out on love, out on love, out on
So, let's see. You're definitely not a stranger to dark material in conversation or in recorded material either. We didn't have a lot of love from Facebook saying there's nothing depressing about that conversation.
Oh, that's
at all.
good.
It's an open
Good.
conversation and an honest conversation. I think there's a lot of appreciation for that.
Hashtag no filter. Sorry.
Hashtag no filter, you said?
Yeah.
So no stranger to dark material in your music at all. Do you feel like the new album Real is it equally dark to the to previous material? Do you feel like there's a more hopeful tone to some of the themes that you're dealing with in this record?
I mean, yeah, I think I was in a really dark place making it, but I think why I'm so proud of it is that I felt really good when I actually started recording the songs, because it was, throwing yourself into the creative process, and it's like making something good out of kind of a pretty horrible time in my life. So, yeah, I would say it's a little of both. I mean, it's hopeful for me because I got to make a really cool record that I'm really proud of, because it was like my reward for like deciding to live, I guess. So, yeah, maybe it's a little more hopeful than my previous stuff. I think just because of getting older and feeling less bleak about the world. I mean, I didn't think I was going to really live to be 25, much less 26. So when I was younger, I think probably my material was a little more cynical than now.
Well, welcome to 26. We're all glad that you did make it this long, and wish you many, many more years. I was at the show last night, and it was fantastic.
Thank you.
There were about 400 people that were very, very stoked on that show.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So I noticed you called out that dude in the front row for having his cell phone out for probably a lot longer than he should have had a cell phone out. And,
yeah.
And that seems to be, I mean, everybody's irritated by that guy that videotapes the entire thing. And but you seem to be particularly irritated about that. Can you talk a little bit about what it is? I mean, what's the importance of experiencing a thing live? As opposed to looking at it through a viewfinder, looking at it through a tiny screen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have no sources to back this up, but I've read scientific studies somewhere that, I mean, you're not really experiencing things on the same level, and you won't really remember things if you're not using your actual senses. If you're looking through a screen, you're not really going to remember, the show that you saw. Kind of like when you smell something, you have a memory from, 20 years ago. If you're completely kind of cutting off all your senses with your phone, and I'm just as guilty of staring into that stupid thing all day too, but like, I guess it makes me angry because the whole point of performers and the reason why we're here is to give people experiences, and it's like, if you're not really experiencing it, other than the fact that it's distracting as a performer to stare at someone who's like looking at this screen that's looking at you, it just sends me down into this weird sci-fi, futuristic, negative mental state. And I mean, other than the fact that it's just rude, it's also robbing and cheating yourself out of an experience. So, yeah, I think I'm done with that sentence now.
Right. Well, Bob, are we hearing me? Someone's saying, "Pace, dude, get on the mic." Are you hearing me? All right. Cool. Well, thank you for your thoughts on that. And so you've got another tune off of Real to play.
You do.
We've got Longer coming up right now.
Yeah.
Right?
Let me just get into my fancy tuning here, man.
Yeah.
Or maybe not.
Somebody watching you from the Denver airport right now as well.
The Denver airport. Wow.
Yeah.
This thing's... Take a beer.
Yeah. It's right here.
I apologize. I tuned differently for this song, and my clip-on is failing me. So
people tuning in from Colorado. Lauren Werble is watching from the Colorado foothills right now, and it is snowing there.
I'm not surprised. All right, let's get a handle on this thing now. I think I'm good. So here's longer. Give me a little bit longer to tune my damn guitar. That's not gonna do. Sorry. All right, this time for real. You're tired of me hanging around, looking like I just lost a friend. But if I did, you don't know who, 'cause he goes to another school. Around 11 a.m., burn the breakfast again, but I don't know what I was doing. Something that I saw on TV, it's true. I need to get a clue, it's true. I need to get a clue, but give me just a little bit longer to get over you. Give me just a little bit longer to get over you. Sitting in the dark, talking about my plans to anyone who can hear me over this shitty Indianapolis band. Well, maybe I should move away, because I don't know why I stay when it's more than I can sustain. I just wanna wake up every day with you. But I need to get a clue, it's true. I need to get a clue, but give me just a little bit longer to get over you. Give me just a little bit longer to get over you. Give me just a little bit longer to get over you. Give me just a little bit longer to get over you. Baby, give me just a little bit longer to get over you. Give me just a little bit longer to get over you. Thank you.